Okay, so Rishabh, I think we are live, right?
Realizer.
Yeah. Thank you, Rishabh. Yeah. So, hello everyone. Trust all you are doing well, right? I am Ankit Bajaj, and on behalf of Skill Edge, and we have started masterclass concept few days back, right? And I will be teaching finance to you or you all. So basically, what is the funda? What is the logic behind master classes? So every Sunday we will be taking master class on finance, and there are several various subjects on which we are providing you master class, or you can say live sessions. We will be providing you free live sessions. Now, if I talk about master class, so here what I will be doing, I will be discussing the important concepts related to finance, right? Which will make you placement ready, right? So I will be discussing the whole syllabus, that what chapters or what subjects I will be teaching you in master classes, and how you will get benefited from these master classes. And also I will be telling you that how, let's suppose once you are completing the master class, so how you can get the placement, right? So these all things I will be telling you in detail, right? So before discussing more about master classes, I would like to share my screen, and I will write and explain you everything, that what is the concept behind masterclass, right? Why we have scheduled master classes for you all, and what benefit you will be getting. So first of all, if I talk about finance, right? So in finance, basically, we learn several topics, right? We learn n number of topics, right? And what is the reason why somebody will learn finance, or what is the reason you are learning finance? Definitely, you want a job in finance company, or you want a job related to finance profile, right? This is the logic. You take finance in your graduation or post graduation, right? So definitely आप सबको जॉब चाहिए, इसीलिए आप क्या करते हो, finance लेते हो, और आपको finance profiles में क्या चाहिए रहती है, जॉब चाहिए रहती है, right? Now, basically, initially when you will be joining any company, let's suppose you are a fresher, or let's suppose you are working in company, right? Now in initial phase, which role you will be getting once you will be joining any company? So you will be getting a role of analyst, right? You will be getting a role of analyst. Now you can be a equity analyst, or you can be a investment analyst. There are n number of profiles which are available in market, right? Or you can be a financial statement analyst. You can join any company and you can become a financial statement analyst. Or if I talk about other topics, so you can be a credit analyst, right? You can join any company as a credit analyst, right? There are multiple profiles which are available in finance, right? So agar aap, let's suppose, equity mein zyada interested ho, now you might be thinking, that's what we will be doing in equity. If we are choosing equity, so what we will be doing exactly, right? I will be telling you each and everything. Let's suppose if you are choosing equity profile, most of the students or most of the candidates don't know about the profile, that what exactly they will be doing if they are choosing these specific profiles, right? So these all things, what I will be doing, I will be discussing in detail. And also I will be telling you that what free classes you will be getting from here, and how this free classes will benefit you, and apart from this, what other things we will be learning, right? Now, what is the concept behind this particular classes, right? What is the concept behind this particular classes? When you join any company, now before joining any company, you have to appear, you have to sit for interview, right? So let's suppose what you have done, you have completed your BCom, right? Or let's suppose you have completed your graduation, whatever graduation you are doing. So what you will be doing, you will be looking for job. Some of might you will be pursuing for MBA, right? Some of might be pursuing for MBA, right? Let's suppose PGDM or MBA you're doing, right? Now, after that, what you will be doing, you will be looking for job, right? Now, if you want to crack interview, so what you have to do, you have to prepare finance very well, right? Your finance concept should be very well, right? Now, what most of the students do, or if I talk about our education system, right? So what is the mindset of the students? If let's suppose you are joining a graduation, so maximum majority of the students, they think that they will enjoy for 3 years, right? They will live their life फॉर 3 इयर्स, राइट? दे वो जो आजाद परिंदे नहीं होते हैं, वैसे ही उनको क्या करना है, उनको जीना है 3 साल या फिर एमबीए के 2 साल. And they don't take their studies serious. Mostly I'm talking about graduates, right? Those who do graduation and they don't take their studies very serious, right? Now here, what you will be doing, you will be learning a lot about basic concepts, right? During your graduation, if you see your book now, if you see your syllabus, so most of the time you will be learning the basic concepts, right? Basic concepts of everything, right? So in case of graduation, you will be learning from book, right? You won't be learning practical or application based knowledge, right? You will be learning from book, right? Some colleges, they provide practical training during their MBA program, right? And most of the colleges, they teach you everything from book. I'm visiting faculty into multiple colleges, and what situation I face there, that students, they are still learning from book. They are not using real numbers, they are not learning from softwares, they are not learning this learning about share market, you can say, or learning about credit. They are not using real data, they are learning from books itself, right? So that is the reason why they are not able to get good placement, just because they don't have industry knowledge, or you can say they don't know that what industry requires from them, right? And that is the reason what we have done, we have created our own course, right? Where what we will be doing, we will be giving you practical training, right? Practical training in the sense, it's not like that I won't be teaching you basic concepts. Definitely I will be teaching you basic concepts, because if you don't know the basic concepts, it is impossible for you to learn advanced concept, right? Advanced concept आप learn ही नहीं कर सकते हो जब तक आपकी basic concepts clear नहीं है, right? So basic concepts, they play equal important role, right? So let's suppose I am taking some example, right? If let's suppose you want to do financial statement analysis, right? You want to do financial statement analysis, right? Now I think most of you might be knowing about financial statement, right? What is financial statement? So your financial statement includes P&L account, it includes profit and loss account, it includes balance sheet, right? It includes cash flow statement, etc, etc. Now if I ask you to do analysis of financial statement, if I ask you to do analysis of financial statement, so what you will be doing, you will be taking P&L account, and from P&L account, what you will be doing, you will be calculating multiple ratios, right? You will be calculating multiple ratios, and you will apply some another methods. There are multiple methods which I will be teaching you in detail, but right now I'm giving you the idea that why basic concepts are so important, right? So let's suppose here you are doing analysis of financial statement. So analysis of financial statement का मतलब बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं है, right? What you have to do, you have to find out, let's suppose you are planning to invest in some company, or you have joined some company, right? And your manager is asking you to find out some investable companies. आपको find out करना है, आपकी कंपनी को कहीं पे इन्वेस्ट करना है, इनके पास 1,000 करोड़ रुपीज का प्रॉफिट है, right? They are having excess fund of 1,000 crore rupees, and your manager is asking you, just let us know that where we should invest, or in which company we should invest, right? Now what will be your responsibility? Your responsibility will be that you have to analyze the financial statement of companies. How you will be analyzing that whether A company is good, or B company is good, or C company is good, right? What you will be doing, you will be analyzing the P&L account of this company, you will be analyzing the balance sheet of this company, and there are some other reports which you will be checking, right? So first, what you will be doing, you will be starting with P&L account, you will be starting with balance sheet, right? And slowly you will go to advanced concepts, right? So first step will be that you have to analyze the financial statement of every company. Now you just let me know how you can analyze the financial statement of any company. So sir, is it a difficult thing to analyze the financial statement? No, not at all, right? आपको ना उस कंपनी का प्रॉफिट देखना पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं कि एक साल का प्रॉफिट देख के काम चलेगा. आपको मल्टीपल ईयर्स के क्या करने पड़ेंगे, उनके प्रॉफिट्स चेक करने पड़ेंगे कि कंपनी के प्रॉफिट्स अच्छे हैं कि नहीं है, राइट? प्रॉफिट्स के बेसिस पे तो आप इन्वेस्ट करोगे ना. इफ कंपनी विल बी अर्निंग गुड प्रॉफिट, सो दे विल बी गिविंग यू ग्रेट डिविडेंड, राइट? दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट. कंपनी अच्छा प्रॉफिट कर रही तभी तो अपने शेयर होल्डर्स को पैसे दे पाएगी. सिमिलरली यू विल बी चेकिंग द बैलेंस शीट ऑफ कंपनी, यू विल बी चेकिंग कि कितने एसेट्स हैं उनके पास, कितनी लाइबिलिटीज हैं, है ना? विजय माल्या जैसा तो केस नहीं कि बहुत सारा लोन लेके रखा है, कंपनी को वाइंड अप करके भागना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो यू विल बी एनालाइजिंग एनी कंपनीज फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस बाय चेकिंग देयर P&L account and balance sheet, right? Now you just think that you don't know how to prepare financial statement. So is it possible for you to analyze the financial statement? No, it is impossible. Why? Because first you should know that how to prepare financial statement, right? if you don't know how to prepare financial statement, then it will be impossible for you to analyze any financial statement. So your basic concept should be very clear, related to accounting, related to financial management, related to cost management, right? These subjects should be very clear if you want to learn advanced concept, right? And if you these basic concepts and basic subjects are clear now, it will be very easy for you to understand advanced concepts, right? Once you are clear about given subjects which I have told you right now, then it will be very easy for you to understand a concept like equity, concept like valuation, concept like credit, है ना, etc etc. So इसी चीज को हमने मद्देनजर रखते हुए क्या किया है, अपने कोर्स को डेवलप किया है, right? At Skill Edge we provide training on advanced concepts and basic concepts both, right? Here on every Sunday, what I will be doing, I will be giving you training on new concepts, right? You might have learned about accounting during your graduation or maybe at a school, right? But you don't know how to apply those concepts. So basically I will be focusing on giving you application based learning, right? So you will be able to understand कि क्या होता क्या है. अभी तक आपको क्या मिलता था, बुक्स में क्वेश्चन मिलते थे कि ये ट्रांजेक्शन्स हैं, इनको क्या करो, इनसे पीएनएल और बैलेंस शीट बनाओ. नहीं, अभी ऐसा नहीं होगा. अभी we will be taking real data of companies, right? And you will be able to understand the application of those concepts, right? अभी भी अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं ना, just tell me what do you understand by term mortality concept or matching concept, you won't be able to give the answer. Why? Just because you have mug up those concepts, right? You have never understood those concepts, that what is the practical applicability of those concepts. So here I will be teaching you the practical applicability of those concepts, right? You might have studied about capital busting कि capital busting क्या होता है, you might have studied about cost of capital, राइट? बट मैं अभी भी आपसे पूछूंगा कि कॉस्ट ऑफ डिवेंचर कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं या फिर आईआरआर कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं, यू वोंट बी एबल टू गिव आंसर. व्हाट इज द रीजन? बिकॉज तुमने मगअप किया था, तुमने एग्जाम क्लियर करने के लिए कोशिश की थी उस टाइम पे, तुम्हें नौकरी नहीं चाहिए थी उस टाइम पे. बट नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू आर इन ग्रेजुएशन और मे बी डूइंग पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन और मे बी डूइंग जॉब, right? So these concepts are very much important, right? These concepts you will be learning forever. Learning means you will be applying forever, right? So you should learn the applicability of given concepts which we will be discussing, right? Now if I talk about my master class, so what topics I will be completing? So most of the times when I take interview of students, right? So most of the time what I do, I ask question from basics. Usually in Skill Edge, what we do, we take 5 personal interviews, right? We take 5 personal interviews. 3 to 4 personal interviews are taken by corporate guys, right? Those who are working in corporate. We are having alumni, we are having tie-up with multiple corporates, है ना? So they ask question from basically these industry people. They ask question from our students, right? And they ask such kind of questions which basically industry is looking for, right? So they will be asking only those questions which are relevant for industry or placement, right? So industry guys, they will be asking you questions, right? They will be taking your personal interviews and they will be guiding you that where you are lacking, right? And some of the interviews my team and my meeting, right? So I will be also taking your interviews and I will be also suggesting you that where you are lacking, right? So usually what I do now, I sit in corporate interviews also, right? When our corporate guys, they ask questions from you or they take interview of our students ना, तो मैं भी उस इंटरव्यू में बैठता हूँ और मैं सुनता हूँ कि बेसिकली क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहे हैं, राइट? सो व्हाट आई फाइंड और व्हाट आई फाउंड टिल नाउ, that 50% question, or you can say 50 to 60% questions, they ask from basic concepts, right? They ask questions from basic concepts, right? So basic concepts, you can say financial management basic concepts, they ask question. They ask question from accounting, they ask question from cost management, they ask question from uh, business mathematics, right? So they ask question from basics of these given topics, right? And remaining 40 to 50% weightage they give to advanced concepts, right? 40 to 50% weightage they give to advanced concepts, right? So what could be the advanced concept? So I will be giving you some brief about those advanced concepts, right? So they ask question related to industry, right? Let's suppose you want to join pharmaceutical sector or you want to join FMCG sector, so they will be asking lots of questions from FMCG sector or pharma sector, right? Then they will be asking you question related to company. Let's suppose you are sitting for a Google interview or Amazon interview, so they will be asking lots of questions from Amazon, related to Amazon company, right? They will be asking questions from economy also, right? How economy affect any business, right? So they will be asking such kind of questions. Then they will be asking some advanced questions from equity, right? They may ask you question from valuation, right? They may ask you question from financial modeling, right? So we are having core industry team who provide training on these advanced concepts, right? And people think that finance is so difficult. I will never say that finance is difficult, right? Finance is just a game of number. So if your basic concepts are clear enough, you seriously don't have to put efforts in learning advanced concepts, right? What students do, they usually do, they skip these basic concepts. वो क्या बोलते हैं, फालतू है, basic concepts क्या पढ़ना है, मुझे तो डायरेक्टली इक्विटी करना है, वैल्यूएशन करना है बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज का, right? If your basic concepts are not clear na, you won't be able to learn advanced concepts, right? So advanced concepts are more easier than basic concepts if your basic concepts are clear, right? So when you will be learning equity research, or when you will be learning about valuation, or when you will be learning about credit, right? So you will be using most of the time basic concepts, right? So if I talk about equity research, if you're doing equity research or equity valuation of some company, so 70% work which you will be doing, let's suppose you will be doing 100% work for equity research, so 70% weightage will be given to basic concepts. It means once you will be completing that 70% work, then you will be able to do remaining 30% work. So this 70% work is your basic concept related work, right? And 30% work is related to advanced concept work, right? So it is very much important that you should understand the basic concepts, and also you should understand the applicability of basic concepts, right? So that is the reason, first what I will be doing, I will be starting with the basic concepts. I think you got the idea that what is the importance of basic concepts, right? How basic concepts are important, right? So hopefully you are getting the idea. So first you should start with basic concepts, and I will be starting your basic concepts, and we will be discussing about financial management topic, right? Now, what is financial management? You might be thinking, sir, we have studied about financial management, but we have never understood that what actually is financial management. So I will be giving you idea that what is financial management, and you will be getting better idea, right? Chalo, or better understanding. So the very first subject which I will be starting is going to be financial management. Sir, will you be teaching this concept in detail? Definitely, I will be teaching you this concept in detail, and also I will make you understand that how to apply practically these concepts in real world, right? Then I will be discussing about accountancy also. So in accountancy, I won't be saying I will be discussing about accountancy. I should say I will be discussing about financial reporting, right? I will be discussing about financial reporting, right? So basically in accounting, what we do, we learn about ledgers and trial balances. I won't be discussing about ledgers and trial balances. What I will be doing, I will be discussing about financial statement, that how actually you can prepare the financial statement, right? It can be P&L account, it can be balance sheet, it can be cash flow statement, right? Along with this, I will be discussing about several other things which are important, like accounting concepts and conventions, right? So in detail, I will teach you these things, accounting concepts and conventions, right? So I will be using real data. Again, I am saying कि मैं book वाले data use नहीं करूँगा, जो कभी आपको समझ में ही नहीं आया आज तक, right? So I will be using real data. We will see the financial statement of Reliance Limited and such a big companies, right? Like Amazon, like Google. We will see the financial statement of these companies, and we will learn about various sector, various companies, etc., etc. Right? So basically, I will be discussing about these concepts also, and there are a few other topics which I will be discussing in coming time. Right now, I'm giving idea about these two subjects which I will be covering. Huh? So first, I will be starting a financial management subject. I will be starting a discussion about financial management subject. This is going to be the first subject which I would like to discuss with you, and definitely you will learn a lot from these sessions. So my first topic will be financial management. So, sir, what you will be covering in financial management? So, I will let you know. I will be covering given topics in financial management. Right. So, first, I will be starting with introduction part, that what actually is financial management and what is the advantages, what is the logic, or what benefit you will be getting once you will be preparing for your this interviews, or once you will be appearing for interview. Right. So, very first thing which I will be discussing is introduction. Right. That is introduction of financial management. So introduction. Second part will be, The most important concept is time value of money, and most of the students, they don't understand this concept because they think that sir, the formulas are very complicated, हमें ये कभी समझ में ही नहीं आया, अभी सब समझ में आएगा, right? थोड़ा सा वेट करो, अभी सब समझ में आएगा. After that, I will be discussing about cost of capital, है ना? What is cost of capital, what is WACC, right? How to calculate cost of equity, how to calculate cost of debt, right? So all these things, what I will be doing, I will be discussing in detail once we will start this particular chapter. So I will be discussing about cost of capital chapter in detail, right? Then I will be discussing about sources of finance, right? Sources of finance. So let's suppose if you are starting a business or you're working in a company and your company is in need of fund. So how you will arrange fund for your company, right? So we will be discussing about this thing. Here, now, one more thing I will be discussing, that is cost of project, right? Now let's suppose you are planning to start a business, right? And your manager is asking that we are planning to start one more company, right? We are planning to start one more company. Now you just let me know what cost we have to incur to start this company, right? So your manager will ask such kind of questions. So we will be discussing these concepts in detail, right? Then I will be discussing about capital bursting chapter, right? Capital bursting, or you can say investment decision. Capital bursting or investment decision, right? Now, sir, what is the meaning of capital bursting or investment decision? Let's suppose you want to invest your money in some security, right? Let's suppose you want to invest you are having 1 lakh rupees with you and you are planning to invest your money in some shares, right? Or maybe let's suppose you are planning to buy a land, right? You are having multiple options. So what you can do, you can buy cryptocurrency also. Now just let me know, you are having 1 lakh rupees and you are having three options with you, right? First is land, second is share, and third is cryptocurrency, right? Now what you're thinking, or you're confused, you are in dilemma, right? That where should I invest this money, where should I invest this my hard-earned money, right? So definitely you will be doing analysis. Now just think where you will be investing your money. If you're having 1 lakh rupees with you, where you will be investing this money? So definitely you will be investing this money where you will be getting more return, right? So shares can give you more return, or land may give you more return, or crypto may give you more return, right? Now let's suppose you are not interested into investing land, share, or cryptos. You are like MBA chai wala, right? So what you are planning to do, you are planning to start your own business. You are having 1 lakh rupees and you are having multiple options with you. Huh? What you can do, you can start vada pav ka business, right? Otherwise, what you can do, you can start lassi ka business, right? You are having multiple options, so you can start lassi ka business also. Or otherwise, what you can do, you can start chai ka business, right? Chai ka business nowadays, it is very famous, so you can start chai ka business also. So you are having three options. So which business you will be starting, right? How you will be deciding that which business we should start, right? Now see, basically what you do, without if you start anything without doing analysis now, so definitely you will be in loss, you will be in loss, right? So here we will be learning about the projects, the selection of project, right? So if you are having multiple options with you, so what you will be doing, you will be forecasting the revenue, right? You will be forecasting the revenue, you will be forecasting the profits, right? And after forecasting of profits, what you will do, you will calculate the present value of those profits, है ना? We will be applying multiple formulas, we will learn everything in Excel also, right? So most of the time I will be using Excel. I forgot to mention this thing, this is the most important thing which I should mention initially, that I will be using Excel every time, है ना? So we won't be solving questions in copy and pen, and I will be using Excel every time. Right now I am using writing pen just because I want to give you the summary of this course, right? So what we will be doing, we will be forecasting profits, and after that we will be applying present value concept, and then we will find out whether we should start this business or not, right? Now see, once you have forecasted the profit, तुमने सब प्रॉफिट को फोकस कर लिया, तुम्हें समझ में आ गया कि कौन सा बिजनेस सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉफिट दे रहा है, बट उसके बाद भी तो बहुत सारे रिस्क होते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया और तुम्हारा बिजनेस 100% रिटर्न ही देना चालू करेगा. सो उसके बाद हम लोग रिस्क के बारे में भी डिस्कस करेंगे कि बिजनेस का रिस्क कैसे फाइंड आउट करें, कि क्या ऐसा हो सकता है कि बिजनेस 2 साल रन करने के बाद तीसरे साल से downfall दिखाएगा, right? So these all things we will be learning, and I am telling you this, these concepts will help you a lot, right? So right now I've taken very small example where you will be investing 1 lakh rupees, right? You are having 1 lakh and you want to invest 1 lakh rupees in some business or maybe in some securities. Now let's suppose you are working in a company, right? You're working in a company as an analyst and your manager is asking you, right? Your manager is asking you that we are having 10,000 crore rupees with us, and you just suggest us that in which business we should invest, right? And let's suppose you are able to find out a company or a security or a business where you have suggested your company that they should invest into this particular business, right? Now if they are investing into this particular business, if they are investing into this particular business, right? Let's suppose they're investing into business one, right? And somehow, your decision was so correct, company has earned, let's suppose, 20% profit in first year itself from this company, right? So 10,000 crore they have invested in first year, they have won 20% return. So they will earn 2,000 crore rupees return. So definitely what company will do, company will appreciate you and they will give you some commission, or they might give you some bonus, right? So these things will help you a lot in your future or for your placements also, right? So these basic concepts should be very clear, right? Once you will be that you your basic concepts will get clear enough, I am telling you, then it will be very easy for you to learn advanced concepts, right? So definitely what I will be doing, I will be covering these topics, that is capital bursting, investment decision, and also I will be covering risk analysis topic also, right? So in most of the courses you won't be finding out risk analysis of any business or project, so I will be covering risk analysis also. So we will be discussing about investment decision, and I will be covering risk analysis of projects, of projects or business. Like these topics, what I will be doing, I will be covering in detail, right? And the sixth topic which I would like to cover here, that is capital structure, right? So in financial management subject, I will be covering these topics, right? Now, I would like to give you an idea that what actually is financial management. बहुत लोगों को ना यही नहीं पता होगा सर फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट क्या होता है, मैं नहीं समझ में आया, राइट? तो ये टॉपिक्स मैं कवर करूंगा, बट उससे पहले मैं क्या करूंगा, आपको फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट का आइडिया दे देता हूँ. सो आज मैं बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं डिस्कस करूंगा. आई नो दैट here the in first session I would like to give you the idea that what you will be doing, right? And what is going to be your role once you will be joining any company. So what actually is financial management? If I discuss about financial management, so what actually is financial management, or what do you understand by term financial management? सर इतनी देर से तो आप स्टार्ट किया लेकिन अभी तक बताया नहीं हो कि फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट क्या होता है. सो गाइज जस्ट लिसन टू मी, नाउ वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट इन डिटेल. you know so if you read this these two words very carefully ना, so आपको ऑटोमेटिकली समझ में आ जाएगा. So I'm writing down here financial management. Right. Now, if you read these two words very carefully, so you will get the idea that what actually is financial management. So, management of finance. If you read these uh, two words carefully, so what you will be able to understand, financial management means management of finance. Right. Now, let's suppose you you are about to complete or you have completed your MBA, राइट? तुमने क्या किया, अपना MBA कंप्लीट कर लिया, राइट? तुमने MBA कंप्लीट कर लिया या फिर BBA कंप्लीट कर लिया या फिर ग्रेजुएशन पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कुछ भी कंप्लीट कर लिया, राइट? अब तुम फिनांस की प्रोफाइल ज्वाइन करने जा रहे हो किसी भी कंपनी में, यू आर प्लानिंग टू ज्वाइन फिनांस प्रोफाइल इन एनी कंपनी, राइट? नाउ व्हाट विल बी योर वर्क, व्हाट विल बी योर वर्क सर? ये तो हम फिनांस की बात कर रहे हैं, हाँ फिनांस प्रोफाइल ज्वाइन कर रहे हो ना तुम, कोई भी फिनांस प्रोफाइल ले लो, कॉर्पोरेट फिनांस, equity analyst, whatever profile. I will be discussing about profile in detail that what actually you will be doing. But तुम finance की प्रोफाइल ज्वाइन करने जा रहे हो तो तुम्हारा स्टार्टिंग की क्या हो रहा है, फिनांस की प्रोफाइल. सो व्हाट विल बी योर वर्क देयर, यू विल बी मैनेजिंग द फिनांस ऑफ कंपनी, राइट? सर ये मैनेजमेंट का मतलब क्या होता है यहाँ पे? सी बेसिकली इन finance, what we do, we focus on cash flows. We always focus on cash flows, right? Now if I want to categorize cash flows into categories na, so there could be two categories. First one is outflow of cash, and second one is inflow of cash, right? Second one is inflow of cash, right? So if I want to categorize cash flows into two category, so first category is going to be outflow of cash, and second category is going to be pakke pakke se inflow of cash, right? These two categories are there, outflow of cash and inflow of cash, right? There are two categories. Are you able to understand? There are two categories, outflow of cash and inflow of cash. Now let's suppose what you're doing, you are starting a business. You are starting a business, right? Now, when you start a business, so what do? You invest some money into your business, right? So if I take example of Zomato, right? So Zomato has been started by two person or two guys, you can say. So they were from Delhi. I don't remember their name, Chadda ji, and second was I think Bansal ji, right? So these two people, what they have done, they've started Zomato in year 2008, right? And in year 2008, what they have done, they've invested some of their money, right? Some of their money into this business, right? Now, in year 2002 to 2021, they have raised money by issuing shares to public, right? But I won't be talking about 2021 right now. But what they have done, they were in need of money every year, right? So in 2010, what they have done, they have raised money from some investors. तो उन्होंने क्या किया था, कंपनी के शेयर्स कुछ बेचे थे. शार्क टैंक देखा है ना आपने? हाँ. तो उन्होंने कुछ कंपनी के शेयर्स बेचे थे किनको, इन्वेस्टर्स को. और इन्वेस्टर्स ने क्या किया था, उन्हें कुछ समथिंग अराउंड 10-15 और मे बी 50 करोड़ रुपीस दिए थे कुछ परसेंटेज ऑफ शेयर्स के लिए. देन अगेन इन 2015 दे हैव सोल्ड some of their stake, and again they have raised money from investors, right? And finally, in year 2021, what they have done, they have raised money from public by selling their stake. They have raised money from public, right? So if you see, this is the process. What you will be doing, you will be investing money in your business, right? So definitely, when you are starting any business, so there will be huge outflow. Outflow का मतलब क्या है? तुम्हारे पैसे बहुत खर्च होंगे, right? You have to invest lots of money into that business, है ना? खर्च. I have written wrong. अभी क्या है, हिंदी में नहीं लिखते ना. हाँ, तुम्हारे पैसे क्या होंगे, बहुत खर्च होंगे, राइट? व्हेन यू आर स्टार्टिंग अ बिजनेस. नाउ व्हाट यू विल बी डूइंग वंस दे हैव स्टार्टेड देयर बिजनेस इन ईयर 2008. नाउ व्हाट दे विल बी फोकसिंग वंस दे हैव स्टार्टेड द बिजनेस, so they will be focusing on the profits, right? That this company definitely should earn good profits because they are investing their hard earned money, and also they are devoting their lots of time into this business, right? So they will be believing that their business should earn profit, right? So second intention is going to be, first in what will be the first move when you are starting business? There will be outflow. Then once you will be starting a business, you will be trying to earn profit, right? For lifetime of a business, what you will be doing, you will be trying to earn profits for your business, right? And being an analyst or being a finance guy, what will be your role, right? You have to focus on outflows and inflows of cash. You have to manage the cash of business, right? तो तुम्हें बार बार देखना पड़ेगा कि कंपनी का ना आउटफ्लो इनफ्लो अच्छे से होता रहे, राइट? उसमें क्या हो, तुम्हें सजेस्ट करना पड़ेगा कंपनी के पास अगर पैसे हैं तो कंपनी को कहाँ इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. क्यों कंपनी तुमसे पूछेगी? बिकॉज यू हैव लर्नड अ फाइनेंस, राइट? यू हैव लर्नड अ फाइनेंस, एंड दे विल बी आस्किंग यू दैट वेयर इन विच कंपनी वी शुड इन्वेस्ट, दैट फ्रॉम वेयर वी कैन अर्न ह्यूज रिटर्न, राइट? ऐसी कंपनी बताओ कि जिसमें इन्वेस्ट करें एंड उसमें से बहुत सारा रिटर्न निकल के आए, राइट? और तुमसे पूछेंगे कि कौन सा बिजनेस स्टार्ट करें, और वी आर प्लानिंग टू स्टार्ट दिस पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस. यू जस्ट सजेस्ट अस दैट वेदर दिस पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस विल बी गिविंग अस प्रॉफिट इन फ्यूचर और नॉट, राइट? दिस इज गोइंग टू बी योर रोल एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. एंड अगर वो काम अगर तुम नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो फिर कंपनी तुम्हें फायर कर देगी, राइट? सो ये सारी चीजें कैसे तुम्हें पता चलेंगी, ये जब तुम एक एक चीज बेसिक्स की बहुत अच्छे से लर्न करोगे, राइट? सो तुम्हें ना अभी डर लगता होगा कि सर ये तो शेयर अकाउंटिंग हमें कुछ नहीं समझ में आता है. हाँ, ये मिथ है कि समझ में नहीं आता है. तुमने आज तक फोकस नहीं किया, तुमने एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड लर्निंग नहीं की है. वंस यू विल बी लर्निंग दैट हाउ टू, वंस यू लर्न हाउ टू अप्लाई दिस कॉन्सेप्ट्स ना, यू विल फाइंड फिनांस वेरी इजी, राइट? जैसे मैथ्स में होता था ना, मैथ्स में हम लोग क्या करते थे, फॉर्मुलाज मगअप करते थे. अगर उसका डेरिवेशन हमें समझ में आ जाता था तो फिर कभी वो आज तक हमने भूला ही नहीं है. मेरे भी ऐसे बहुत सारे फॉर्मुलाज है जो मैं कभी नहीं भूल पाया हूँ, right? Because I know the derivation, I know the application of those formulas and concepts. I'm talking about maths. I'm not talking about commerce right now or finance. है ना? So finance is a game of numbers. So definitely you should understand the concept. Concept समझ में आया ना, तो फिर तुम्हें standard deviation, beta और ये सारी चीजें कभी परेशानी नहीं करेंगे, है ना? So you should learn the concepts, right? So what is financial management? Basically, financial management is management of cash outflows and inflows. है ना? What you have to do, you have to manage that how a company will be bringing cash into their organization, and how company should save their outflows, right? पैसे खर्च कम करने होने चाहिए और प्रॉफिट क्या होना चाहिए, पैसे घर में ज्यादा आने चाहिए, right? So this is what a financial management. So management of inflows and outflows. Now if you see here, if I talk about outflows, right? If I talk about outflows, right? So now let's suppose you are planning to start a business. You are planning to start a business. So what you need to do here, you need to invest lot of money into this business, right? You need to invest lot of money into this business, you know? So let's suppose you need to invest 1,000 crore rupees. Now you don't have 1,000 crore rupees with you. right? You don't have 1,000 crore rupees with you. Hardly you are having 50 crore rupees with you, right? Now remaining 950 crore, from where you can bring or from where you can raise. So there are multiple options. You might have heard about equity shares, right? जो Zomato ने issue किया था. You might have heard about debt, right? Company can borrow loan from banks, right? Or from some investors, right? Or you might have heard about preference shares. नहीं सुना है तो मैं explain कर दूंगा, right? So what you can do, you have to suggest, being a finance guy, you have to suggest that from where companies should bring the money, right? And you might be thinking, sir, ये तो सबको पता है कि equity share issue करके ला सकते हैं, debt issue करके ला सकते हैं, या फिर preference shares issue करके ला सकते हैं. वो तो मुझे भी पता है, वो आपको भी पता है कि ये sources रहते हैं. But you know what you have to do, you have to suggest to the company that which security, these are securities, which security is a cheaper security where you have to pay less cost, because obviously if you are raising money by issuing equity shares, so you need to pay profit of company to these equity shareholders. Profit means dividend, you need to pay dividend to them. If you are raising money by taking loan, so here what you need to do, you need to pay interest to these lenders, right? So there will be cost for every security. So you have to suggest to your company that how company should raise the money and how much company should raise from different securities, right? तो तुम्हें कम से कम कॉस्ट करनी है. आउटफ्लो क्या होना चाहिए, कम से कम होना चाहिए तुम्हारा. कम से कम कॉस्ट रहेगी तो प्रॉफिट तुम्हारे बढ़ेंगे. आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? हाँ. सो इफ यू सी, so you are investing 1,000 crore rupees, you are investing 1,000 crore rupees. अच्छा, some of कुछ ऐसे भी होंगे जो मैसेज कर रहे होंगे यूट्यूब में. तो मेरे पास अभी यूट्यूब का एक्सेस नहीं है. आई एम लॉग इन फ्रॉम जूम. So you just text your queries. I will reply your queries once this session will be over. Right? You can text your query. You don't have to worry. Okay? Chala. So basically, this is what a finance. So lots of decision making you have to do. Right? Lots of decision making you have to do once you are joining any company. तो n number of decisions आपको क्या करने पड़ेंगे, लेने पड़ेंगे. Is it clear? Chala. Now further, if you see, guys, the second thing is inflows. So what you have done, you have invested in a business. How much? 1,000 crore rupees. Now what will be the second procedure? Now your company is having 1,000 crore rupees with them, right? Your company is having 1,000 crore rupees with them, right? With it, sorry. Yeah. Now if you see, so what you will be doing now, definitely you will be buying some fixed asset for your business, right? You are starting, let's suppose, manufacturing company. तो तुम्हें इसके लिए मशीनरी लगेंगी ना. तुम्हें इसके लिए क्या लगेगा, लैंड लगेगी, तुम्हें बिल्डिंग भी लगेगी, right? So there are several fixed assets which you need to buy to run your business properly, right? You need to buy several fixed assets, and apart from this you need working capital also. Now you might be thinking, sir, what is working capital? Working capital means expenses which are incurred for day-to-day running of business. If I talk about working capital, so expenses incurred for day-to-day running of business, right? Day-to-day running of business. This is what a working capital. Arey Baba, if you are buying machineries, big machineries for your business, and if you don't have raw material, how you will be able to manufacture the product? No, you won't be able to manufacture the product. If you don't have money to pay salary, how your this machineries will work? If you don't have money to pay electricity bill, right? Then how it will work, right? So these all expenses are equally important, right? And most of the companies, what they do now, they don't focus on working capital. They only focus on purchase of fixed assets, and due to which, these companies are not able to survive. During COVID, you might have seen this thing, right? Companies, small restaurants, they were not able to pay their rents because they were not business उस time बंद हो गया था. उनके पास rent देने के लिए, salary देने के लिए पैसा नहीं था. उनका business बंद हो गया. So वो working capital सही से नहीं manage कर पाए, right? So being a finance guy, the most and key important success factor of any company is working capital management. If you are able to manage your working capital now, I'm telling you, definitely your business will be successful, right? बहुत से लोग ना, आप सुनते हो कि नहीं, अभी तो पैसे ही नहीं है मेरे पास, है ना, अभी तो मेरे पास पैसे ही नहीं है, मैं सप्लायर्स की या फिर क्रेडिटर्स की पेमेंट कैसे करूँ. तो वो वर्किंग कैपिटल नहीं मैनेज कर पाते हैं. और वर्किंग कैपिटल में इतनी सारी जॉब्स अवेलेबल है ना, अगर आपने ये चीज लर्न कर ली तो आपको एन नंबर ऑफ जॉब्स ऑफर की जाएंगी कि आप हमारा वर्किंग कैपिटल आके मैनेज करो, हमारा बिजनेस बंद हो जाएगा नहीं तो, राइट? So basically this is what a finance. You are raising money but you don't know where to invest this money. आपने 1,000 करोड़ ले लिया लेकिन आपको पता नहीं है कि कहाँ पे क्या चीज इन्वेस्ट करनी है. तो ये सारी चीजें हम लोग क्या करेंगे, फिनांस में लर्न करेंगे। आउटफ्लोज एंड इनफ्लोज ऑफ कैश कैसे करना है, शेयर्स में इन्वेस्ट करना है कि नहीं करना है, पैसे कहाँ से लेना है, कितनी कॉस्ट पे लेना है, ये सारी चीजें डिटेल में हम लोग लर्न करेंगे। जो आपने बहुत बार शार्क टैंक में सुना होगा, लाइक ग्रॉस मार्जिन क्या है, नेट मार्जिन क्या है, एक्चुअली में आपको वो चीज नहीं पता है। सो वो सारी चीजें हम लोग क्या करेंगे, डिटेल में एक एक चीज को डिस्कस करेंगे, राइट। सो आई वोंट बी डिस्कसिंग मोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स और टॉपिक्स टुडे, राइट। So this is what a financial management. In case if you are having any query, you can write down your message in chat box, in YouTube chat box. So I will reply your query there. Right. So basically, I think you got the idea that what actually is financial management and what we will be learning in our these master classes. Right. So take care, guys. We will meet again in next master class. That will be in coming Sunday. I will be taking, right. In next Sunday, I will be taking. So take care, guys, and stay tuned with us for more and better learning. Right? Thanks. Bye.